The righty winds and delivers and comes inside and misses low. And our first pitch thrown at 2:02, and we are underway. 1-0 the count to Edson. 235 in the year, no home runs, 4 RBIs. There's ball 2.
Been a busy player in this. He actually took the loss yesterday in relief for Kennesaw State. Started first base, a leadoff hitter in the first game.
Swings at the 2-0 pitch and lifts it foul out of play over the stands third base side. 2-1. 57 degrees under sunny skies here at Doug Kingsmore Stadium. Breeze blowing from the left field line over towards the right field line. Pop up third base side, foul territory. Naraki will make the play, and there's one away.
That's 2 pitches that were kind of an inside-out swing. It was a high fastball that time to Edson, and he got his wrist out in front of it, but got under it right down there in foul territory in front of the dugout for Kennesaw State.
So pop up to the third baseman for the first out in the ball game, and here's Zach Corbin. Corbin switch hitter, batting lefty with Canuck on the hill, the righty, and Canuck delivers a pitch on the outside corner for a strike. 0-1. Corbin, 233, no home runs, an RBI. The 0-1 from Canuck, he'll miss outside. Ball tailing away from the lefty. 1-1.
Corbin 3 for 10 in this series with 3 runs scored, a double, and no RBIs.
1-1 pitch. Goes off speed and drops it in for a strike. 1-2 now to Corbin. Yeah, some of their offensive numbers are going to be a little inflated thanks to the 18-1 victory here Friday by Kennesaw State. Here's a ground ball first baseman. He'll get it, scoop it, throw it over to his pitcher covering. Hinderleiter makes a nice play over to Canuck. Good job by Canuck getting over to the bag and covering. 2 away.
Yep, made it look routine. Good job by Hinderleiter down there at first. He kind of short hopped it going to his right and then led Canuck as he made his way first of all to the baseline, then ran right through the base after getting the toss.
So here is Isaac Boughton stepping in, right-handed batter, takes a first pitch strike, 0-1. Boughton, 231 in the year, 3 home runs and 6 RBIs. He's been .500 so far in this series. Swings and ropes it foul into the bullpen area, third base side. That caroms out of the bullpen and into the picnic area down that left field line. Quickly 0-2 to Boughton. Canuck winds, and the 0-2 pitch is lifted into left field for a base hit. On a couple of hops, Taylor will scoop that up and get it back in. We still cannot get through a first inning, 1-2-3.
Nope, can't make it clean.
Has not happened the entire year.
And he got ahead in the count there, and he just got greedy.
0-2 mistake.
Yep.
So it keeps it alive for Jackson Cirillo, the right fielder. Cirillo, 318, no home runs, 4 RBIs, left-handed hitter. He's gone 4 for 9 in this series. 444, 4 runs scored, and 3 RBIs. Takes a first pitch strike.
Wow.
0-1.
Great looking changeup that time by Canuck. 79, and it tailed right back into the strike zone.
Naraki, the third baseman, even with the bag, but playing in the hole left side. Now he actually creeps in on the grass, and there's a pop down the right field line that'll sail out of play.
Just beyond the Tiger bullpen down there.
So 0-2.
Okay. 0-2. Okay.
That's right.
Another changeup way off the plate. That's what you need right here.
The 0-2 pitch, he came right at him with a fastball.
At him with a fastball.
Yeah. Found it back, out of play.
That's not where Obertop was setting up either. He actually exaggerated, just kind of slid off the plate. That ball was just about right down the middle.
We'll do the 0-2 pitch again. Canuck delivers to Cirillo, and it's swung on and foul tip into the glove of Obertop. Strike 3. So no run. Excuse me. Thank goodness it's not more dangerous or not more severe than it certainly looked, because it didn't look good.
No, it did not look
good.
good.
DH'd here the last couple of days.
And he begged to go in the game yesterday. He wanted to start in center field so bad yesterday, but they cautiously left him out.
First pitch to Cantarella. The lefty is going to miss low. Ball 1. Cam steps in, batting .583 in the year, 2 home runs, one of which came here yesterday, 10 RBIs. 1-0 from Pinson, and Canarella swings, and that's a foul ball down the third base line. Oh, man, that looked fair.
That did look fair.
That looked fair.
Oh, my
from
goodness.
our angle. Man, oh, man. I thought for sure that was a fair ball down the line.
Too. That looked like it bounced right over the bag.
Yeah. Nick Schnabel, third base coach, is really talking it over with Thomas Newsom, who's on the third base line. 1-1. 1-1 pitch, fouled off over the stands, third base side.
Canarella 4 for 6 in this series, but so is Jack Crichton.
Yes.
Picked up 4 hits yesterday.
Yeah.
Also 4 for 6.
1-2 offering. Come inside and miss. 2-2. Yeah, there have been some pleasant surprises so far in this series, even though you've gone 1-1 so far, the first 2, but certainly Crichton with what he has done, and he did here yesterday. 2-2 pitch, that is stroked out into right center field, going to drop for a base hit. Well, nothing new for Canarella. His 5th base hit of this series, and already his 15th in now 7 games. Dude can just hit, and he can play defense, and he can run, and steal bases, and all kinds of stuff.
You know, you talk about this team being much bigger than they were in the past. One of the smallest guys is definitely the best player.
Yes. Here's Will Taylor. Taylor having a tough time getting things started so far this season, batting just .056, no home runs, no RBIs. In the first pitch to Will, he'll swing at a breaking ball and foul it off over the stands first base side out of play. 0-1. Taylor 0 for 6 so far in this series with a strikeout. Does have a sacrifice.
He had that yesterday.
Throw over to first, and stepping back to the bag will be Canarella.
I don't think Canarella's going to be taking any chances where he is diving too hard back into anything.
Something tells me he'll be going feet first into almost every bag, maybe the rest of the season. 0-1, misses low. Went off speed to Taylor. 1-1 the count. You know, it's funny because Will last year got off to a slow start.
Yeah.
And then about mid-season, he started cranking it, and it was on. 1-1 pitch, off speed for a strike, 1-2.
Yeah, that sacrifice by Taylor came in the 8th inning, where the Tigers actually scored 3 runs.
In the 8-6 victory.
Yep. Hinderleiter led it off by tying the ball game up with a solo shot.
Throw over to first, and Canarella would just step back to the bag. Does not have much of a lead there at first. One-two from Pinson, swing, and just able to get a piece of it and foul it off. Posey, the catcher, could not hang on.
It looked like a breaking ball that was dropping out of the zone on the outside part of the plate that he just got a piece of.
Stays 1-2. Nice big hole right side for Taylor. Second baseman trying to cheat up the middle. They hold Canarella at first. The 1-2 pitch, swung on and chopped foul to the backstop. Softball going on as they are playing right now, bottom of the 5th. It's Miami of Ohio. 1-0 favor of Clemson. Basketball playing host, women's basketball playing host to Miami over in Little John this afternoon. Swing and a miss. That looked like the straight change off the plate. And Taylor down on strikes for the first out. So Will goes down swinging. Here's Blake Wright. Only the second strikeout in this series for Taylor. Here's Blake Wright. 292 on the year, a home run, 5 RBIs. Wright 1 for 6 with an RBI, a walk. And a strikeout, and here he'll push one through the hole right side, base hit. The right fielder, Cirillo, kind of boots it, and Canarella will take advantage, and he'll move over to third.
Yeah, Canarella never had any idea of going to third.
Nope.
Because the right fielder was charging pretty hard out there, thinking he might, but he really didn't. He's still not going to take a chance of having having to make a close play, a diving play down there, but right fielder Chirillo booted the ball out there, and it made it easy for Cannarella to advance to third base on the E9.
So they're on the corners, 1 out for Mathis. First pitch to the lefty, in for a strike, 0-1. Alden Mathis in center, 353 on the season, a home run, 7 RBIs.
That home run, a grand slam, and his first at-bat as a Tiger.
Yes, it was. He's gone 1 for 6 here in the 2 games against Kennesaw State. Pitch to Mathis. Boy, he did not get cheated there, but it was way out in front of the changeup. 0-2.
Yeah, that's Pinson is throwing a lot of straight changes. And they've got good movement. They're just not straight. They're tailing away from these left-handed hitters.
Throw over to first, and diving back to the bag safely will be Blake Wright.
Yeah, Blake's got to get dirty. Got to get dirty as quick as he can.
Clemson has not attempted a stolen base so far in the first 2 against Kennesaw State. The 0-2 pitch, that is wrapped to the shortstop on a line. And everybody back to the bag safely. So an L6 off the bat of Mathis and 2 away.
Yeah, he hit that hard, and that time he did sit back, waited on the changeup as it tailed on the outside corner a little bit up, went the other way with it, unfortunately, right at the shortstop. McDuffie.
So here's the catcher, Jimmy Obertop. 353 on the year, a home run, 2 RBIs. In this series so far, 1 for 4 with a run scored. 3 walks, though. Strikeouts. They throw it to first, and Blake Wright will dive back to the bag safely. Obertop already with 10 walks to lead the squad coming into today's game in the first 6 games of the year. Pitch to Obertop on the outside corner for a strike.
Yeah, that's about it for the fastball from Pinson. You know, big guy throwing, stands out there at 6'8". And he hasn't thrown anything much harder than 86, 87 yet. A lot of changeups.
0-1 delivery, swung on, chopped foul over by the on-deck circle third base side, and it's 0-2 to Obertop.
Yes, 73. Off-speed pitch tailing right in on his hands.
Cannarella leads from third, Blake Wright from first. Here, bottom of 1. 2 outs, we're scoreless. 0-2 from Pinson. Just misses low and away. 1-2.
Yeah, that's one of the hardest ones he's thrown. That's 88. Tried to paint the outside corner, but it just missed low.
And see with that changeup coming up there at 73, 88 looks like 98.
Yeah, that's exactly. It does.
The 1-2 and swung on and fouled off out of play. Another fastball. Let's see if he throws. I would doubt that he's going to throw 3 fastballs in a row, but he may.
Yeah, if he can get that changeup right in on his hands like he did on the pitch he fouled off a few pitches ago, Mike could get a ground ball to get out of it. See if Obertop can get on top of something here.
Throw over to first, and Blake Wright again diving backhands first to the bag. Again, the second baseman, Corbin, cheating about 2 or 3 steps up the middle here against Obertop. And with them holding right at first, big hole right side. Outfield straight away. 1-2 pitch. They come inside and miss.
Yeah, that looked like the changeup, too.
Yeah, but that's at 81.
I know.
So
he's throwing anywhere from 73 to 88.
I wonder if that's just maybe, you know, something that he's cutting up there that kind of tails into the right-handed batter. Two-two offering. That is through the hole right side. Base hit. Cannarella will score from third. 1-0 in favor of Clemson as Obertop delivers with a 2-out base knock. Clemson grabs the early lead. RBI number 3 on the year for Obertop.
A really good piece of hitting there, Don. He got a fastball, which, you know, about 86, 88, right on the outside part of the plate. And like you pointed out, the second baseman was shaded a little bit up the middle. but enough to leave a big hole in that right side for the RBI single by Obertop. It gives the Tigers a lead. I think it's the first time Tigers have taken the lead to start off.
And to start this series, yep. Here is Ciuffo, shortstop. Andrew batting at .316, a home run, 3 RBIs. And the first pitch to the righty misses low and in. Ball 1. Ciuffo in this series just 1 for 6.
They just got to sit back on that changeup.
1-0 pitch, swung on, and that's lifted foul, slicing down the right field line out of play.
The wind blowing completely opposite of what it did yesterday.
Yeah, from the left field corner to the right field corner.
Completely opposite.
It was howling out of here yesterday.
Yeah, to left field. I mean, left field.
1-1 offering, breaking ball, chopper to third. Third baseman knocks it down and then kicks it, boots it. Everybody's going to be safe. Bouton will get an error charge to him on that. He got to it pretty easily going to his left. And it just went off the glove, and then when it hit down by the turf, he kicked it.
Yeah, he kind of tried to stab at it, instead of letting it come to his glove. He jabbed at it with that left hand, and it hit the heel of his glove. And like you said, then he went to try to recover and kicked it away from himself.
So 2 errors here in the inning.
Yeah.
An alum of Kennesaw State headed back third base dugout. And here's Naraki, Nolan Naraki playing at third. Naraki at .375 on the years. Righty takes a first pitch low and in. Ball 1, a home run, 5 RBIs for Naraki. 1 for 4 with a run scored.
He's got a big
single here in this series.
Big opportunity right here.
1-0 pitch. Again, they come inside the righty and miss. 2-0.
And that was the fastball that was tailing in.
Bases full of Clemson Tigers, already a run in here in the bottom of the first, leading at 1-0. Wright at third. Obertop at second. Ciuffo at first. And the pitch to Naraki, low and away. It's 3-0. No place to put Naraki. Hinderleiter waiting on deck. Would be next if Naraki can keep it going. 3-0 pitch, taken for a strike, 3-1.
Yeah, just an 87-mile-an-hour fastball with a little tail on it, just below the belt, inside corner. One you'd love to yank down that left field line.
The 3-1 offering, chopper slowly out to the shortstop, charging to the shortstop, Fields, and he will not make a throw. Scoring is going to be Blake Wright. That was like a swinging bunt. Once it got past the pitcher's mound, it was going to be trouble for McDuffie. And I think he did a wise thing of just hanging on to that and not really forcing what could have been a bad throw over to first.
Yeah, because you look for something like that, Don, as a base runner, and they work on those kind of things. When there's a play at first base, when you're running full speed, coming around third, you don't slow down, and you try to steal a run there. So McDuffie did a nice play to just kind of hang on to it and check the runners.
2-0 in favor of Clemson. Bag still full for Jacob Hinderleiter, playing at first today. And the righty takes a pitch low and in, ball 1. Hinderleiter, .385, 2 home runs, 5 RBIs. 2 home runs here yesterday. Solo shots. Takes a pitch on the outside corner for a called strike. 1-1 the count to Hinderleiter.
Yeah, I can assure you, too, both of those got up in the jet stream and just carried out of here that he hit yesterday.
The 1-1 offering, swung on, popped back foul out of play. So Smith Pinson will work ahead of Jacob Hinderleiter, 1 and 2. With 2 outs, 2 runs in for Clemson here in the bottom of the first. Bases loaded.
Yeah, both unearned runs, too.
1-2 pitch, breaking ball, fouled down the third base line. Obertop now your runner at third. Ciuffo at second. Naraki with the infield single and RBI, leads from first. The 1-2, foul back to the screen. Good cut there by Hinderleiter.
It looked like he was trying to go the other way, too. Fastball a little bit up, outside part of the plate, trying to hit that ball down the right field line.
Hindeliter back in that right-handed batter's box, and again the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he went after the changeup for strike 3 and the final out of the inning. But Clemson scores 2. They do so on 3.
Offensively with all the big numbers.
He went 3 for 5 here yesterday.
Yeah.
Swings and misses at the changeup there from Canuck, 0-1.
But I think he started as an outfielder in the first series.
0-1 pitch, fastball. Outside corner of the knees, a called strike. 0-2.
Yeah, kind of backed it up a little bit. He's got good movement on that fastball. Tailing back into the right-handed hitter. Just caught the outside corner.
0-2 delivery. Goes back
Same
off that
pitch.
outside edge and a called ball. That didn't miss by much. 1-2. Had the umps and orange murmuring a
Yeah,
bit.
it wasn't up. That's for sure.
1-2. Chopper towards the hole. Third baseman Naraki gets to it, slides, throws over to first, and gets it. What a play by Naraki. As he went to his left, slid, came up throwing, and able to gun down Hudson 5-3 for the first out.
Yeah, he did all you needed to do to make a good throw, accurate throw to first base. He fielded it kind of sliding into the ball to his left, but then pivoted around and used that momentum to get something behind that throw to first.
So here's Nate Anderson, lefty stepping in. Takes a first pitch low and in for a ball, 1-0. Anderson, center fielder, 179, a home run, 4 RBIs on the year. Pitch swung on and fouled back out of play third base side, 1-1. Anderson in this series, gone 3 for 8 at the plate, a couple of doubles, an RBI, a walk and a strikeout. Pitch from Canuck, didn't get on top of the breaking ball and misses high, 2-1.
He's thrown a couple good breaking balls here early.
Naraki even with a bag, but again, well off the line, third base side. It's a pitch in for a strike to Anderson.
2 great pitches. First of all, he threw a curveball. It was up and out of the strike zone. Comes back with a straight change. Anderson just couldn't pull the trigger.
2-2 offering, fastball fouled back out of play.
And then ran 94 right in on his hands.
Canuck peers over the glove. The righty winds and delivers and try to backdoor him with a breaking ball, but missed outside. 3-2 to Nate Anderson. 2-0 in favor of Clemson. Kennesaw State bats with 1 out, nobody on here, top of the second. And the pitch, that was a late call.
Yeah.
At least a late signal. He must have called him out, but he signaled late, did Joshua Clark. So down on strikes looking goes Anderson for the second out here in the second.
Boy, he fooled him too. That was a 3-2 straight change. About 78, just tailed right back into the zone at the knees.
Second Hyundai strikeout of the game for Canuck. So 2 up, 2 down as Brooks steps in and takes a first pitch strike. Jamari Brooks, 167 on the year, no home runs, 4 RBIs, right-handed batter. 0-1, that's low in the dirt. A ball and a strike. Brooks in the series, 2 for 7 with a run scored, 3 RBIs. 1-1 pitch, misses high, it's 2-1.
That's back-to-back changeup too. That other one skipped up there. That one was just a little bit in and up.
Here you go, swing and line it to the second baseman. Blake Wright will go down by the turf and pick it. Here's a 1-2-3 in for Aiden Canuck as Kennesaw State goes in order. 2-0 in favor of Clemson as we will head off to the bottom of the second. So Crichton will lead things off. It'll be 9-1-2. Crichton, Canarella, and Taylor. Crichton had a big day here yesterday, batting .500 now in the season, no home runs, 2 RBIs. And the first pitch to Crichton, breaking ball strike on the inside corner. 0-1.
Yeah, that's the pitch you can adjust to. Just that off-speed breaking ball, 70.
Pitch to Crichton, he'll swing and foul it straight back. Jack finds himself in the hole, 0-2. Crichton in this series has gone 4 for 6 at the plate. 2 runs scored, a double, a strikeout. Pitch to Crichton. Again, they come inside of the righty and miss. 1-2 to Crichton. Both of these pitchers right now getting the ball and just going.
Yep. Very different deliveries, though.
1-2 pitch, fouled off third base side off the dugout and carry him down the left field line, taken care of.
Yeah, although Canuck has thrown a lot of changeups as well early in this game. Tiger pitcher. A lot of them relying on off-speed pitches.
1-2 offering, chopper out to the shortstop. That'll be picked by McDuffie. He'll make the throw across. The 6-3 put out of Crichton and 1 away. So back to the top of the order for the DH, Cam Cannarella. Singled and scored in the first. Another run scored. The 3rd run in this series for Cannarella and the 8th on the season for Cam as he leads the squad in that category. Shows bunt, takes a pitch outside for a ball, 1-0. Third baseman Boughton was thinking, uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm toast.
Yeah. 1-0 pitch, swung on, chopped foul down the first base side.
Yeah, that was a fastball down and in on Cannarella. How he got the bat out to even foul that pitch off, I'm not sure.
1-1 to Cannarella, and the ball caromed into the right field corner. Right fielder Cirillo has to come over. One of the bullpen guys for Clemson comes out and gets the ball from him.
Actually, Becerra.
Is it Becerra? Mm-hmm. Thank you. 1-1. Misses low and in. 2-1. Two-one offering. That is hammered out towards center field, but the center fielder comes on, slides. Anderson does and makes the grab. That ball was dying. Had a lot of topspin on it. Yeah, dying in front of Anderson, but he makes a nice sliding grab.
Yeah, he did. He hit it to the glove side. The ball was tailing towards left center field, and excuse me, that was his glove side. Slid right under it.
So here's Will Taylor, a strikeout victim his first time up, the first of 2 for Penson in the game. First pitch to the righty, threw a breaking ball and miss outside. 1-0. One-0 pitch, another breaking ball for a strike. 1-1. 57 degrees at first pitch, but with the breeze up, about 12 to 15 miles per hour. Feeling a little cooler than that. 1-1. Lifted out to left, and on comes the left fielder, Brooks, to make the play. And Clemson goes 1-2-3 in the bottom half of the second, but leading it 2-0 as we will head off to the third. Columbia at Segra Field at 4 p.m. on Saturday, and then a week from today they'll close out the 3-game series with South Carolina here at Doug Kingsmore, 2 o'clock. So in steps Posey. Canuck delivers and misses high with a fastball, and 1-0. Aaron Posey, the catcher, 111 on the year. No home runs, no RBIs. 1-0 to the righty. Another fastball that misses outside, and it's 2-0. This is our first look at Posey in this. Well, he actually played in a game but didn't have an official at bat. 2-0, misses low and away. All of a sudden, it's 3-0 to Posey.
Yeah, Nick Hassan has been the catcher.
Yep.
And he's a great catcher, too, let me tell you.
3-0 pitch, taken for a strike, 3-1.
And he's had a pretty good series, too, which makes me wonder.
Posey appears.
He was 4 for 6 in the first with 5 RBIs.
3-1, fouled off, so Canuck has worked it back to full 3-2. Posey making his 6th appearance of the season, gets his 4th start. Payoff pitch from Canuck, fastball overthrew it and missed inside. So a leadoff walk to Posey. Here in the top of the third, 2-0 in favor of Clemson.
First walk issued by Canuck.
First walk given up by either pitcher. So here's Shamar McDuffie, the shortstop, right-handed hitter. 0-45 in the year, no home runs, but an RBI. Canuck working from the stretch, delivers, and the ball is pushed on a bunt. First baseman will take it. Crichton, excuse me, Hindeleiter will apply the tag. Used to Jack playing at first, but Crichton is out in right field today. Hindeleiter moved over from third to first here for this context. So the 3 unassisted, but it'll go as a sacrifice.
Not exactly what he wanted to do, but it got the job done.
Yeah.
Got it up in the air too long.
Posey at second with 1 out for the top of the order, Edson. First pitch to the lefty, he'll swing and foul it back out of play. 0-1.
Got away with an elevated fastball that time. Had a little movement tailing away from the left-handed hitter, but got it up.
Edson popped up to Naraki at third in foul territory to start the game. Pitch to the lefty misses in. Breaking ball, 1-1. One pitch, popped it up again, third base side foul territory. Naraki comes over, settles under it, makes the grab. 2 away. So Edson and Naraki just playing a little game of pop-up with one another so far in this contest. Here's Zach Corbin. Grounded to first with the pitcher covering back in the first inning. Nice play by Hindeleiter arranging out to his right, and a good job by Canuck to get over to the bag at first. First pitch to the lefty, inside corner, a called strike. 0-1 to Corbin.
He's very deceptive with that changeup. He's got a fastball motion. That ball tailed right over the inside corner just above the knees. It's a good-looking pitch there. Start off the number 2 hitter in the order.
The 0-1 breaking ball, swing and a miss.
Great breaking ball, too. Broke over the middle of the plate, probably down and off the plate. Corbin swung right over the top of it.
Plenty of Magnus force.
Plenty of it, yeah. That was the original spin rate.
That's right. The 0-2 swing and a miss, strike 3. So Canuck strikes out.
Year of eligibility to win in their letter jackets. Great ceremony on Thursday night. Then Friday we have a golf tournament up the Walker course on Friday morning. And then we'll be watching the spring game from the South Club on Saturday.
Blake Wright, Alden Mathis, Jimmy Obertop due up for Clemson here in the bottom of the third. And the first pitch to Wright. Check swing. Did it go?
And
He did not.
Not even going to appeal. He went.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, he went. But
he didn't. 1-0. Blake, a single and a run scored in the first. Pitch up and into him. That almost hit him. 2-0 to Blake Wright. Clemson with 2 in the first, leading at 2-0, batting here in the bottom of the third. 2-0 to Wright, swung on, headed for the hole left side. Shortstop dives, tries to get to it, can't. Rolls out into shallow left. Brooks will get it back in. So a couple of base hits for Wright. He's 2 for 2 so far in this contest. That's base hit number 5 in the game off of Smith Pinson.
Tigers are starting to sit back on that off-speed stuff and barreling up a little bit more.
Here's Mathis. He lined to the shortstop McDuffie for the second out back in the first. Shows bunt, takes the pitch low. Ball 1.
Yeah, he did a great job in his first at-bat as he got a changeup that was tailing away. And it looked like the Velcro thing on his batting glove. He's going to have to replace it. Replace the batting glove, I mean.
Must admit, I'm not a big fan of batting gloves.
Yeah, the guy that stands out to me most recently for the Tigers, 2010 Hall of Fame inductee just recently, Brad Miller. He never uses batting gloves. Very seldom do you see that anymore.
Batting gloves, the armor on the elbows and all that kind of stuff. Just not a big fan of that. 1-0 pitch. Misses outside. 2-0. But then I'm 62 and grumpy.
That's right. He is.
Used to old school ways. The 2-0 delivery shows bunt again, but takes the pitch low and in, and actually a nice stop by Posey. That pitch was in the dirt to keep right at first.
Yeah, what happens the old days where the guy just kind of leans down the batter's box and rubs his hands on the dirt down in the batter's box?
I was going to say, yeah, you never saw Hank Aaron, Stan Musial, you know, all those guys, Ted Williams with all this stuff. Pitches high to Mathis, so a single and a walk here to start the bottom of the third. First walk given up by Pinson. Blake Wright moves up to second. Mathis now occupies first, and here is Obertop. Obertop a single and RBI, then got stranded at third in the first. Barry Bonds is who I blame for the body armor stuff. I'm sure wasn't the first one, but he's the one that certainly made it the most famous. Obertop takes the first pitch outside for a ball, and that's going to have the catcher Posey go out and talk it up with Smith Pinson.
Yeah, there's nobody throwing in the bullpen yet for Kennesaw State, but I just saw a catcher kind of moving around down that direction.
First two aboard here for Clemson in the bottom of the third, leading at 2-0. 2 runs in the first, both of them unearned. A couple of errors in that first inning, along with 4 base hits for Clemson, and they left the bases loaded to the Tigers in the first.
For another time this season, go back and see how many times Tigers have left the bases loaded this year.
1-0 pitch and swing and a foul off of the catcher. 1-1 to Obertop.
Yeah, you got to kind of generate your own power against Pinson, because he throws a lot of off-speed stuff. You got to sit back there, just be patient, try to barrel up on something, and find a hole out there in the infield.
1-1 pitch. Ooh, that's off-speed for a strike. 1-2. Actually, it was just that straight fastball. I say off-speed. It didn't look very fast.
No, it did
The gun
not.
showed it at 87, though.
Yeah, you're exactly right. That ball just kind of tailed right back into the strike zone. Looked like a perfect pitch to hit. He just couldn't pull the trigger.
1-2 offering, misses away. Went breaking ball.
Or something.
Something that was moving away from the righty.
Yep.
2-2 to Obertop. Right at second. Mathis at first, nobody out. Bottom of 3, 2-0 Clemson. 2-2 offering, breaking ball, swing and a miss. He just couldn't wait long enough on that ball to get up there. So Obertop down on strikes for the first out here in the third. The third strikeout by Pinson. So here's Chufo, reached on an E5.
And Chufo's still got a pretty good hole on the right side. Second baseman shaded up the middle a little bit. Now he makes his way back to position.
Breaking ball, trying to find that inside corner, but misses. 1-0 the count to Chufo. Chufo in his first at bat bounced one a couple of steps wide to the left of Boughton at third. He got to it, but got the glove on it, knocked it down, and kicked it away. Breaking ball missing outside and low to Chufo, and it's 2-0 to the Clemson shortstop. Runners first and second. 1 out now here in the bottom of the third. 2-0 delivery, misses away. It's 3-0. I think if I'm Chufo, I'm forcing Pinson to throw a strike.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt.
3-0 pitch, misses low. Going to load him up with 1 out for Naraki. Wright moves to third. Mathis now at second. Chufo occupies first. Second walk given up by Pinson here today.
Yeah, right-handers up throwing in the Kennesaw State bullpen right now.
Second walk this inning. It started with a single to left by Wright, then a walk to Mathis. Obertop went down swinging for the first out. And now a walk to Chufo, and here's Nolan Naraki. And here comes the pitching coach, Matt Passeur. And there is a righty that has been throwing a couple of errors for Ole Miss. Clemson scored 5 runs on just 3 hits. So the first pitch to Naraki from Silver misses outside. 1-0. Naraki an infield single RBI. Got one past the pitcher's mound, third base side. The shortstop McDuffie charged it, but had to hang on. That was with the bases loaded. Now he's ahead in the count, 2-0. It's another pitch low and outside of the righty. Silver's 2-0. Fastball away. It's 3-0. No place to put Naraki.
Yeah, good eye by Naraki that time. It was a fastball that just missed the outside corner. Taking it for ball 3.
3-0 pitch. Low and in the dirt. Bases loaded walk. RBI for Naraki. Wright will score his second run of the day. 3-0 Clemson.
Unfortunately for Pinson, that run charged to him as an earned run.
So now Mathis is at third, Chufo at second, Naraki at first for Hindeleiter, who struck out swinging to end the first in his only at bat. 3-0 Clemson. Pitch to Hindeleiter, breaking ball away. 1-0, that's 5 straight out of the zone for Silver since he's come into this game out of the bullpen. .0 pitch, there's his first strike, fastball. 1-1.
Right at the knees on the outside corner.
Steve Sampson, one of my Easley buddies.
Easley buddies in front of us, I like it. 1-1, swing and a miss. Trying to chase the fastball in the outer portion of the plate. 1-2 to Hindeleiter.
It's the voice of Mike Kingsmore, son of Doug Kingsmore.
One-two offering, swing and a miss. Hindeleiter down on strikes for the second time today.
Yeah, he chased that hard slider that was down and out of the strike zone.
That'll bring up Crichton. Crichton, a ground ball to short. Started the second 0 for 1. Clemson with 2 in the first, a run here in the bottom of the third, 2 outs, bases loaded. Pitch to Crichton, a strike at the knees on the outside corner, 0-1. A 1-pitch breaking ball, swing and a foul back. Off the catcher, Posey. And Crichton now in the hole, 0-2.
Yeah, a little different delivery here from Silver than the Tigers had seen from Pinson. Got a better breaking ball. They've chased a few of them.
0-2, grounded foul, third base side.
It was a good job by Crichton to stay alive on that pitch. Mixed in a fastball in the inner half of the plate. He was able to get the barrel out in front, even though he fouled it down the left side.
Silver's 0-2 pitch is in the air to left center field. Left fielder, center fielder. It's the left fielder. It comes and makes the grab, and the center fielder took his legs out from underneath him, and they both go crashing to the turf, and neither one of them is getting up.
No, the left fielder went down because the center fielder went low on him, so his legs are hurt. And the center fielder went over the top.
He may have taken a shot around the head.
Yep.
Brooks did hang on to the baseball for the final out. Athletic training staff running out there mainly to take a look at the center fielder, Anderson, as he is still down on the turf in left center field. So Crichton flies out to left center to end the inning. Clemson will score a run. They'll do so on a hit, no errors, and they'll strand 3 again, leave the bases loaded. 3-0 in favor of Clemson as we'll get ready to head off to the 4th. Anderson in center, at least now sitting up. Brooks, the left fielder, came partly to learn more about how the South Carolina Lottery is investing in you at sceducationlottery.com/betteryou. Looks like everybody is going to make it back to the respective dugouts they need to be in. We'll see what happens with both Brooks and Anderson. Due up for Kennesaw State, Boughton, Cirillo, and Hudson. 3-4-5 in the order. 3-0 Clemson. Close the book on Smith Pinson. 2 1/3, 5 hits, 3 runs, 1 earned, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts.
63 pitches, 37 for strikes.
So Isaac Boughton, the third baseman, steps in. He singled back in the first. That was on an 0-2 pitch with 2 outs, single to left. And the first pitch to him here is swung on and grounded foul towards the on-deck circle third base side. 0-1.
Yeah, he started him off with a fastball running up and in on his hands, elevated it.
Single to left back in the first, the 4th base hit in the series for Boughton. He's now 4 of 7 in this series against Clemson pitching. Good breaking ball in for a strike. Boughton finds himself in the hole, 0-2. After the first at bat, he's not really worried about that right now. 0-2. The 0-2 pitch, breaking ball outside, 1-2. Canuck, the righty, winds. 1-2 pitch, popped it up. Shallow left, shortstop out, foul territory, going to settle under. That's a nice play, Chufo.
Yeah,
beat on that the entire way, and that's his ball. That's his play.
Yeah, he did a great job of getting to his spot. He was tracking the baseball the whole time, but he hustled to that spot where he thought it was going to come down and really made it look pretty easy in foul territory, a long way away from where he normally would be playing.
Well, with the wind blowing from the left field corner to the right field corner, that helped him. It was blowing the ball back to him a little bit. Here's Cirillo stepping in. He'll take a first pitch strike. 0-1. A strikeout victim for Cirillo. He went down on 3 pitches back in the first to end the first. And here he tries to swing and check it, but he can't. Goes around. 0-2.
Yeah, 2 off-speed pitches to Cirillo so far from Canuck. Really good-looking pitches, too.
Canucks 0-2. Misses off the outside corner. 1-2.
Another off-speed. That's 3 off-speed pitches from the young freshman right-hander. Might come with another one.
1-2 to the lefty, swing and a miss. Went off speed, had Cirillo way out in front. The 4th Hyundai strikeout in the ball game for Aiden Canuck, and 2 away for Kennesaw State here in the top of the 4th.
Cirillo's been 2 of the strikeouts, half of them.
Here's Spencer Hudson. Hudson, first pitch swinging, ground ball is second. Blake Wright will field, throw over to Hinderleiter at first, and a nice quick 1-2-3 inning for Aiden Canuck in this contest. So Canarella, he is singled and lined to center. Takes a first pitch for a ball, 1-0.
I think Posey thought he had a strike there right on the outside corner at the knees.
First time that Canarella has faced Nolan Silver. 1-0 delivery to him. That's a tip right off the front of the plate and bounced away. The backstop. 2-0.
Crowd still coming in.
Probably coming over from the softball contest. Pitch misses high and away to the lefty. Canarella ahead in the count now, 3-0.
Got another right-hander throwing for Kennesaw State.
3-0 pitch. Canarella green lighted and he fouls it off right there at the plate. 3-1. I'm going to say there's probably not too many red lights for Canarella.
No.
He pretty much has a green light all the time. 3-1 pitch. Ground ball. Second baseman ranges far to his left. Comes up with it in the outfield grass and throws to first. Corbin to Edson. Retires Canarella 4-3. 1 away. So that'll bring up Will Taylor 0 for 2. A strikeout and he lined out to left. Struck out in the first. Lined out to left in the second to end things. First pitch to Taylor. Low and outside of the righty. 1-0.
Yeah, he hit the ball really well his last time up.
Will just 1 for 20 so far this season at the plate. 1-0 pitch. Pop back foul out of play. 1-1.
It's like I was saying yesterday, when you're in this kind of slump, it seems like every pitch the pitchers throw are perfect.
Yep. 1-1 offering. That's in the air to center, but into that breeze. Anderson drifts back shy of the terrace, makes the grab, 2 away.
Hit it well, but no chance out there. Look the way the wind's blowing today. Yesterday, he would have gotten it.
So here's Blake Wright, 2 for 2 and 2 runs scored, 2 singles. 1 to right, 1 to left. Single in the first, single in the third. First pitch here to Blake, chopper to third. Fair ball by the bag. Third baseman throws over to first, short hops the first baseman Edson. That'll be an E5, the second error on Boughton here today, his third of the year. So Wright reaches on the E5 with 2 outs to keep it alive for Mathis. First pitch to the lefty, low and in, ball 1. Mathis is lined to the shortstop and walked. That's stranded at third in the third on a walk. One-0 delivery, big cut and a miss. 1-1. The shortstop McDuffie playing about 2 or 3 steps up the middle from Mathis. Third baseman, maybe a step towards the hole, but still a nice size hole left side of the infield for Mathis. He's going to roll one through the hole, though, right side, base hit. Stopping at second will be Wright. So that keeps things alive for Obertop. First base hit for Mathis, the first hit off of Silver. The 6th of the day by Clemson hitters.
Yeah, just went down and got a fastball in the inner half of the plate.
Here's Obertop. Obertop, a single and RBI in the first. Drove in the first run of the day for Clemson. Then he struck out, swinging for the first out in the third. First pitch to the righty. He's swinging and grounding it foul, third base side. 0-1 to Obertop.
Most hitters would rather see a pitcher like this. It's up around 90, 91, coming with the fastball, rather than seeing so much off-speed stuff that they saw from Smith Pinson.
Pitch to Obertop. That's taken for a strike. 0-2.
Like some kind of straight change that time. Again, he couldn't pull the trigger on it. Inside part of the plate, about belt high.
The 0-2 delivery, low, 1-2. 3-0 Clemson, 3 runs on 6 hits. No errors. No runs, a hit, and 3 errors for Kennesaw State. It cost them 2 unearned runs in the first. Pitch, breaking ball that misses in. 2-2 to Obertop. He may wish that he had just stood there and taken one for the team on a breaking ball like that, as opposed to getting out of the way of it. Easy for me to say up here. Two-two pitch, breaking ball, and takes that one on the front shoulder by Nolan Silver. So Chufo stands in, takes a fastball strike. 0-1. Chufo reached on an E5 in the first, and then walked in the third. 0-1. 0-1 pitch, and that is to the third baseman. Nice diving stop to his left, comes up throwing, but high. The sweeping tag not in time. Scoring from third is Blake Wright, and it is 4-0 in favor of Clemson. I'm going to guess they're going to score that as a base hit because I don't know that the throw from Boughton was going to beat Ciuffo to first. We'll see how they rule it.
Well, it pulled him off the bag, and he tried to get the tag down with his glove hand. And Ciuffo had already gone by him, so it will be interesting to see how it gets scored. But the throw did pull him to the home plate side of the bag.
The third run scored today by Wright. That one's an unearned run. Here's Naraki, an infield single and an RBI in the first. Walked with the bases loaded in the third and an RBI. Takes a first pitch strike, 0-1.
They did give him a single.
Okay, infield single and an RBI. Oh, one delivery. Big cut and a miss. 0-2 to Naraki. Didn't get cheated there.
No, he did not.
Mathis at third, Overtop at second. Ciuffo at first. I'll run in for Clemson here in the bottom of the fourth, now leading at 4-0, and the pitch misses away.
Yes. Breaking ball down and away. Good take by Naraki. Being behind in the count. Didn't chase it.
The 1-2 offering, trying to slap it right field side, but lifts it foul out of play down the right field line. Still 1-2 to Nolan Naraki.
Yeah, just trying to stay alive there, protecting the plate. Ball was a little bit up. It may have even been off the plate, but a fastball, can't take a chance. Lives for another pitch.
And the pitch is up and into him, and it's 2-2.
Yes, he was backing up. He kind of threw that left arm out there just to see if it glance off that body armor he has on the upper part of his left arm.
2-2 offering in the air. Foul territory, first base side. First baseman comes over, takes a look, but it drifts into the bullpen area down the first base line for where Clemson pitchers reside. Naraki, a couple of RBIs here today, now has 7. That ties him with Nolan Mathis now for number 2 on the squad.
He's got a chance right here with a big 2-out base hit. He can pick up 2 more.
2-2 pitch, and he will ground it foul to the third baseman. That didn't miss be in trouble because that ball was eating up Boughton behind the bag.
Yes,
third
it was.
On the line.
He was trying to short hop it, just kind of straddling the line in foul territory. Kind of ate him up.
To Naraki, redshirt freshman out of New York, will settle back in right-handed batter's box. Good-looking athlete, 6'1", 200. 2-2 pitch, and that's in the air, right center field. Right fielder giving it a chase on the terrace, reaches up, makes the grab in front of the 365 sign. So here's Nate Anderson stepping in. He's first pitch swinging, hits it high and deep to right, but with a beat on it is Crichton, shy of the terrace. 1 pitch and 1 away. That draw a little bit of a from my broadcast partner over there, but a little bit off the end of the bat.
Yeah, a little bit. Good lick on it. Answers the question about Anderson, too. He's okay.
And so is Brooks as he steps back in. And he's first pitch swing in and towards the hole left side and past the diving shortstop Ciuffo and into left, where Taylor will dig it up. There's your second base hit of the game for Kennesaw State. Comes with 1 out. Here in the top of the 5th, Aaron Posey will step in. A walk for Posey. That led off the 3rd. He was sacrificed up to 2nd and got stranded there in the 3rd. Canuck works from the stretch and delivers low and outside to Posey. Right-handed hitting catcher, 1-0. One-0 pitch, take it for a strike. 1-1 to Posey. If you're thinking, is this guy related to Buster? That was what maybe Bob and I thought. Not quite. One pitch, misses inside. 2-1.
Buster from Leesville, Georgia, same hometown as the starting pitcher this afternoon for Kennesaw State. But Posey from Wexford, Pennsylvania, one of only 3 on the roster.
2-1. Cut on and missed. Good action on the fastball there. 2-2. Buster Posey, one of the few guys in college baseball that played all 9 positions in a game at Florida State. 2-2 pitch. Fastball just misses outside. Obertop just continues to hold it there for Joshua Clark, the home plate umpire, to look at. To no avail. 3-2. Let's see what they do with the runner at first. Brooks down 4-0 and 1 out here in the top of the 5th if he's moving on the pitch. And the 3-2 he's not, and it's swung on and chopped foul to the backstop. We'll do it again.
Yeah, good location with that fastball right down in on his knees, tailing in on him. Just did get a piece of it. Might have even tailed outside the strike zone.
Throw over to first. Runner was leaning a little bit, but Brooks dives back safely to the bag, hands first. Three-two offering is lifted into left for a base hit. Taylor will scoop that up. Stopping at second will be Brooks. So back-to-back singles here with 1 out in the top of the 5th. Really for the first time today, Kennesaw State threatens 4-0 Clemson. So the 7 and 8 hitters deliver. Let's see what Shamar McDuffie, the shortstop, does here. A sacrifice bunt his first time up. That was in the 3rd. And the first pitch here way high, and Obertop has had enough of that. He's going to go talk things over with Canuck on the hill. 1-0 to McDuffie.
Yeah, that was just a straight change. Just cut loose a little bit early.
You know, mentioning that Buster Posey played all 9 positions in a game, it has me thinking, who could have done that in their career here at Clemson? Just trying to think, you know, who
could have played
every position.
The only guy that was probably qualified because he did some catching was Jared Schmidt.
Jared Schmidt, yeah.
Because I know he played
outfield. I'm thinking Chris Harvey, you know, Chris Harvey, yeah. But I don't know that he could play short or second. 1-0 delivery to McDuffie on the outside corner for a strike. 1-1.
Yeah, if he'd have got that call 1 batter ago, we'd have been out of the inning almost.
It'd been 2 outs. At
2
least.
outs for sure. He'd have got the strikeout.
Runners first and second, 1 out. 1-1 to McDuffie. Breaking ball away. 2-1. And Jared Schmidt, he was an athlete. No doubt about that.
But you were right. So is Chris Harvey.
Oh, yeah, Chris Harvey. Yeah, absolutely. 2-1 pitch. Trying to go off speed and left it high. 3-1.
Trying to think of guys back in the 80s. Obviously Jimmy Key, but he wouldn't have played every position. He could play first, play outfield, certainly pitch a little bit.
3-1 pitch. That's poured in for a strike. 3-2. Runners lead from first and second with 1 out. And the 3-2 to McDuffie. Chopper towards the shortstop. Flips to second for 1. On to first. Double play. 6-4-3. Pitcher's best friend.
18-1 game.
Hinderleiter will step in. It'll be Hinderleiter, Crichton, and Canarella. 8-9-1 in the order due up here in the bottom of the 5th. First pitch to Hinderleiter, a called strike. Hinderleiter has struck out twice in this game, and he swings at the 0-1 pitch and fouls it off third base side. Quickly in the hole, 0-2. So Silver goes an inning and 2/3, 2 hits, a run. It was not earned, a walk and a strikeout. And a hit batter. The 0-2 is called a ball, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch grounded towards the hole, backhanded by McDuffie deep in the hole. Nice throw across and on the hop, scooped out by Edson. and one away. Hindelighter robbed of a base hit there, and that's a really nice play by the shortstop McDuffie.
Yeah, it was. Really quick to get rid of the ball. After he backhanded it, the next step he was planting with that right foot, been able to get it over to first base on a short hop to the first baseman Heights. And nice play over there.
So here's Crichton, and Crichton takes a first pitch strike. 0-1. Crichton, fly ball to left that ended the third, swings and misses at the 0-1. But that fly ball in the third was the one where Brooks caught it, going towards the gap, and the center fielder, Anderson, the two collided. Here's a ground ball to third. Big Sunday hop for Boughton, and the throw across again low, but scooped up by the first baseman, Edson, and 2 away. Here for my buddy, Buddy Thompson. Lives up at the reserve. He says, thanks for the plug. Anytime, Mr. Thompson, anytime. Tell the wife Elizabeth I said hello. So 2 outs, nobody on here in the bottom of the 5th. 4-0 Clemson. Canarella steps in and takes a first pitch strike, 0-1. Canarella, single and a run scored in the first, and he lined out to center. Grounded out to second. And a really nice play going to his left by Corbin. And Canarella turns and is headed back towards the dugout. I don't know that if Coach Bakich called him back to chat a little bit with Canarella, but having a little chat. Head man and Canarella DHing for the second game in a row here. That was a short, sweet conversation, and now Canarella come back, stand in the left-handed batter's box.
And Eric didn't even come out of the dugout.
No, he just stuck to him right there. 0-1 pitch, misses low, 1-1. One check swing right back to the pitcher. Mims will underhand it to his first baseman, and he gets Clemson 1-2-3 in the bottom of the 5th. 4-0 in favor of Clemson as we will head off to the 6th. That means that the award-winning grounds crew will do a refurb of the infield here at Doug Kingsmore, and will give me an opportunity to go see what else is happening around the ACC today in Khalifa.
It was in pretty good shape. And he's really divided it up pretty good when you look at the pitch count. 15 in the first, 15 in the second, 13 in the third, 9 in the fourth, 15 in the fifth.
The left-handed hitting first baseman Braden Edson will lead things off, take a pitch outside, and 1-0 to the lefty. A couple of pop-ups to third baseman in foul territory for Edson. Swings and misses at the 1-0. A ball and a strike. Third baseman Naraki, even with the bag, but well off the line and in the hole left side. And here's a lazy fly ball to left. Crichton will settle underneath that, make the grab. 3 pitches and 1 away. And Zach Corbin, the switch hitter. Second baseman will stride to the plate. He'll bat lefty. Ground ball to first with the pitcher covering in the first, and then he's struck out swinging in the third. Canuck delivers a breaking ball to him that's fouled off first base side. 0-1. Again, Naraki at third, even with the bag, well off the line though. And ground ball right to Naraki. He'll backhand it. Strong throw across. The Hindelighter at first. The 5-3 put out, 2 away. On 5 pitches.
Yeah, one thing about Canuck that I've really been impressed with, you know, a lot of freshmen that come in with a lot of accolades are usually strikeout pitchers in high school. And Canuck has done a good job of working hitters, getting ground balls, throwing strikes, getting some pop flies.
First pitch to Boughton, low and outside of the righty, 1-0.
And just doing a better job in this outing in particular, just having a lot better command of his pitches.
Boughton 1 for 2, a single with 2 outs back in the first. 1-0 pitch low, 2-0. 2-0 delivery, fouled third base side.
Yeah, that's a 2-0 Obviously a fastball count, ran that fastball in on his hands a little bit. He got the barrel out, but couldn't do much with it.
2-1 offering. That's a strike on the outside corner. 2-2.
A backdoor changeup that time. Tailed right back in over the outside corner into knees. Get right back in the count now, ahead in the count.
2-2. Swing and a miss with the breaking ball. Strike 3. Canuck gets him 1-2-3 here in the 6th. As he'll wrench made it through winter, which means we'll get bitterly cold and snow in March. You watch it. It'll happen. Taylor steps in 0 for 3. Struggles continue at the plate for Will.
Last 2 times up, though, he's hit the ball hard. Straightaway center field his last time up. The time before, a line shot right at left.
1-0 pitch to him. A call and strike on the inside corner of the knees. 1-1. He is struck out, line to left, and fly to center, as Will Taylor. 1-1, swing and a miss. Good pitch in and on his hands, 1-2. One-two offering, ground ball foul, third base side. Schnabel on the second hop just reaches out right hand and just bare hands that. Just made it look routine.
Oh yeah, just taking some notes, then field a ground ball, throw it back in, go back to my notes.
1-2 offering, ground ball third base side, but foul. So we'll do the 1-2 again. Back in the old days, particularly like when Bradley LaCroix was standing down there, now the head coach at VCU, he would just watch it go by him. 1-2, breaking ball misses high and in, 2-2. Coach Leggett now, he would go after him.
Yep.
He was in the third base coach's box. 2-2 offering, again foul, third base side. This time Schnabel will just watch that one go right by him. That one was a little lower, a little further outside, and a little more speed to it.
Have to take a little bit of effort to get to that one. Not worth it.
The 2-2 misses in. It's 3-2.
Really working that inside part of the plate to Will. Don't want him to get his hands extended.
Payoff pitch, here it is, and it's grounded foul, third baseman. That one must have hit off of Taylor and bounded down the third base line in fair territory. Must have caught a piece of Will, though. Obviously it did. He's still standing in that right-handed batter's box. Again the 3-2, and he hits it high in the air to center. Anderson with a beat on it, makes the grab. One away. Second F8 in the book against Taylor. Here's Blake Wright. Wright has been at the plate 3 times and has scored 3 times. Singled and scored in the first, singled again in the third and scored, reached on an E5 and scored in the fourth. First pitch to Wright, he's going to loop it out into right field. Base hit. It's a 3-hit day for Blake Wright.
There you go. Got a little inside-out swing there by Blake. Looked like a fastball that was running in on him. Got his hands out in front and barreled it right down towards the right fielder.
It's the second 3-hit game for Blake this season. The final game, the Sunday game last week against Xavier, he went 3 for 4 with 3 runs scored and 3 RBIs. So here is Mathis. Mathis a single his last time up. 1 for 2. He had a walk in the third. Here he swings and foul tips one back. 0-1. Mathis lined to the shortstop for the second out in the first. Walk got stranded at third in the third. Singled and got stranded at third in the fourth. Clemson's left the bases loaded 3 times in this game, in the first, the third, and the fourth. Mathis will swing and foul it off. And it's 0-2. Clemson leading at 4-0. They scored 2 in the first, both of them unearned. Another run in the third and 1 in the fourth. 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors for Clemson. The 0-2 to Mathis. He'll roll it over foul first base side. Mazer tried to reach out there and make the play, but he just knocked that one down. Didn't come up with it cleanly.
Yeah, only one of the 4 runs for the Tigers has been earned.
Yep. Oh, 2 pitch. Misses way outside of the lefty. 1-2. Wind continuing to blow from the left field corner to the right field corner here at Doug Kingsmore. Throw over to first, diving back safely is Blake Wright. You said it earlier in a broadcast to begin this season. Nobody goes just stepping back to the bag anymore. The 1-2 breaking ball came inside and hit Mathis. Caught him on the knee. So that moved right up to second. Mathis will occupy first. Second hit batter by Kennesaw State pitching. Mims plunks Mathis. 10 hit batters on the year. Kennesaw. And the 3rd hit batter of the year by Hudson Mims. Obertop steps in with runners first and second and 1 out. Takes a pitch low and in. Ball 1. Obertop an RBI single in the 1st. Struck out in the 3rd. Hit by a pitch in the 4th. One 1-0, and Obertop will roll that through the hole left side. They're going to send the runner. Nope, they're going to hold it. Shallow into left. Brooks charged it, came up with it. So they stop right at 3rd. Mathis at 2nd. Obertop is at 1st. A 2-hit day for Obertop. Clemson threatens here in the 6th. Already leading at 4-0. 2nd hit of the inning. And Andrew Chufo steps in.
And the bases are loaded again.
Yep. He reached on an error. Walk. Has an infield single for an RBI. That happened in the 4th with the bases loaded. Bases loaded here and 1 out. And the first pitch to him, a sweeping ball that misses way outside the righty. 1-0.
Tigers' 9th base hit. 2nd base hit off Mims.
1-0. Big swing and a miss at the off-speed stuff. 1-1.
Swung right over the top of that breaking ball.
One pitch. That is through the hole. Right side base hit. That's going to score Blake Wright. Mathis being waved home. The right fielder kicks it, runs by it. That will allow the runner to go from 2nd to 3rd. Obertop. Delivering is Chufo. Single and an RBI. Actually 2 RBIs. And on the E9, Obertop will move over to 3rd. So Wright scores his 4th run of the game. Mathis scores his 1st run. Clemson has opened it up now and leading 6-0. Still not done here in the bottom of the 6th. Runners on the corners and 1 out. And the 2nd error against Cirillo in right. So Boughton at 3rd has 2, and now Cirillo has 2 in this game.
Turn the tables with the errors from the Tigers yesterday, who had 6 errors and managed to win the ball game. Usually don't win when you commit 6 errors.
But they figured out and found a way to win.
Scored those runs late in the ball game. Scored them at the bottom of the 8th inning.
Posey went out and talked things over with Mims. So Mims got him 1-2-3 when he came on to pitch the 5th. And has been touched up though here in the 6th.
And Tigers doing a good job going the other way with those pitches too, right on the outside part of the plate.
4 straight have reached, and 2 of them have touched home. Throw over to first and diving back safely there is Chufo. So here's Naraki. Naraki infield single RBI in the 1st. Walk with the bases loaded and forcing a run in the 3rd. As a fly ball to right. Final out in the 4th. First pitch to Naraki, low in the dirt, 1-0.
Yeah, all the RBIs for the Tigers coming from 5, 6, 7 in the order. Obertop with an RBI, Chufo now with 3, Nawrocki with 2.
1-0 delivery. Misses inside. It's 2-0.
And with only 1 out, he's got a chance, Nawrocki does, of driving in another one with the runner down at third.
.20 delivery. Misses outside. It's 3-0. Yeah, nice to see Chufo drive in 3. He had a tough day in the field yesterday here. What, with 3 errors?
Yeah.
So nice to see him bounce back, not let that affect him at the plate. 3-0 pitch. That's in the air and fairly deep right center. The center fielder up on the terrace will make the grab. That's plenty deep enough for Obertop to tag and score from third to make it 7-0 in favor of Clemson. And now Nawrocki has 3 RBIs here today. Sac fly RBI.
I guess right now that would be considered an unearned run.
Yep.
Right now it would. It's like we may have a pitching change then.
Yeah, here comes the pitching coach, Matt Passer.
Okay.
Hindelighter steps in. 3 runs in for Clemson. Runner at first takes off on the pitch and missed inside or outside for a ball and a stolen base for Chufo. For Chufo, his third stolen base in 4 attempts on the year. So he's in scoring position with 2 outs. 1-0 the count to Hindelighter. The 1-0 misses low. 2-0.
A good take there. Breaking ball that broke down out of the strike zone. Looked good when it left his hand.
Hindelighter 0 for 3, a couple of strikeouts and a ground ball to short. Really nice play by McDuffie going into the hole and throwing out Hindelighter. 2-0 misses. It's 3-0. .30 pitch, inside corner, a called strike, 3-1. Rudy, the righty, delivers, and Hindelighter hits it in the air to right center. The right fielder about halfway up on the terrace makes the grab. Cirillo gets back and makes the play to retire the side. But Clemson played big 6'6" lefty, swings and fouls off the first pitch. 0-1. Cirillo glad to see Canuck gone from this game. He faced him twice and struck out twice swinging. And it takes a breaking ball that misses high outside of the lefty. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch is swung on and fouled back to the screen. A ball and 2 strikes. 4 errors have helped Clemson here today. The 10 base hits have also helped today. 3 walks and a couple of hit batters.
Yeah, in spite
1-2 is fouled off, stays a ball and 2 strikes.
In spite of the Tigers leaving the bases loaded 3 times in this ball game.
In the first, the third, and the fourth. 1-2 pitch, up and in, misses. 2-2. The 2-2 offering from Marshall. Breaking ball, called strike 3, got him looking. So Marshall comes on and registers a Hyundai strikeout. First man that he faces. Cirillo gets the hat trick so far in this game. 3rd time he's been at the plate, 3rd time he has struck out.
Yeah, some kind of off-speed pitch right in the bottom of the zone. Good pitch by Matthew.
So here's Spencer Hutton, the DH. First pitch to the right, he misses away. Ball 1. Hudson has grounded to third and grounded to second. 1-0 pitch, big swing and a miss as he chased one outside the zone. 1-1. That ground ball to third. Really nice play by Naraki as he dove off to his left, came up throwing, and was able to get Hudson by a step as the 1-1 is taken for a strike, 1-2.
Yeah, he just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right down the middle. Nice pitch.
Marshall winds, and the 1-2 offering is fouled back out of play.
See Matthews' dad, Doug, right down in front of the terrace, just kind of pacing patiently.
The way that a father will do.
Oh, yes.
The 1-2 offering is lifted in the air to left, but there is Will Taylor. 2 away. So 2 up, 2 down for Kennesaw State here in the top of the 7th. Nate Anderson, the center fielder, will step in. He's 0 for 2. A strikeout looking. Fly ball to right for the lefty. And they start him off with a breaking ball strike. Good pitch by Marshall, 0-1.
Yeah, nice backdoor breaking ball right at the knees, outside corner.
Again, the third baseman, Naraki, even with the bag, but well off the line, plays in the hole. Left side is a swing and a foul tip off the glove of Obertop. 0-2.
And one thing about Matthews, he works quick. As quick as anybody on the staff.
0-2 pitch, misses away, went off speed. 1-2. 1-2 pitch, breaking ball in the air, center field. Mathis drifts back right center, will settle under at the center. Number 22, Hall digs in. First pitch, swing and a miss. 0-1. Hall comes into this game on the year. Well, he's gone 1,000 in this series. Is that right? Well, that's 1,000 on the year. Excuse me. He's 1 for 1 with an RBI. 0-2 now the count to him. The 0-2 pitch misses high. 1-2. One-two pitch, pop back foul. 2-2. One-two. That went over Nathan's head in the right-handed batter's box. He didn't move.
Now, a lot of times you'll see that breaking ball come down and hit off the top of the helmet, which it didn't miss by much.
Rudy winds and delivers the Hall, and he'll pop it. Foul territory, first baseman, easy catch for him. Edson makes the play, 1 away.
Yeah, that was a breaking ball. A little bit off the plate, just trying to stay alive, but hit it right off the end of the bat. Just a little loop fly ball.
So here is Canarella stepping in. Canarella singled and scored back in the first. 1 for 4. First pitch to the lefty misses away, 1-0. One-0 pitch, cut on and missed. 1-1.
Something that looked like it was a cut fastball that broke a little bit under the bat. He doesn't usually miss that pitch on the inner half, a little bit up.
1-1. Canarella will swing, chop it foul by the on-deck circle first base side. 1-2. Canarella now 5 base hits in this series. Had 1 here Friday and 3 here yesterday. The 1-2, swing and a miss, and down on strikes goes Canarella. 2 away.
Like a high fastball on the outside part of the plate, trying to go the other way with it.
First strikeout for Bo Rudy. And Will Taylor steps in. Taylor 0 for 4. A strikeout, line out to left, and 2 fly balls to center.
Seems like he was just up flying the ball to center field.
Hey, he led off the 6th. Just an inning ago. Takes a first pitch outside. Ball 1.
Inning where the Tigers scored 3.
Leading at 7-0 with 1 out, nobody on here in the bottom of the 7th. Here's a pop-up. Shallow right. Second baseman out. Right fielder in. It's going to be the right fielder, Cirillo, that will make the play. And the side is retired. 1-2.
2 fly balls and a strikeout. Caught looking. First batter he faced in this ball game.
Looks like we're going to get a pitch hitter here for Brooks. Number 7, Chris Cole, is going to grab a bat. Come on and hit a lefty. Takes a first pitch strike. 0-1. Cole, the lefty, takes a pitch low. A ball and a strike. Cole in this series, 1 for 1, a double with a run score. 1-1 offering. Breaking ball. Backdoored him for a strike. 1-2. Cole on the year is 1 for 3 at the plate. Makes his 5th appearance. Takes the 1-2 outside. 1-1.
Yeah, that double came in the top of the 9th inning.
Yeah, in Friday's game.
Came around to score.
Swing and a foul tip back on the 2-2. Cole stays alive. Leadoff hitter for Kennesaw State here in the 8th. Clemson leading at 7-0. Trying to back up yesterday's 8-6 victory. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Second Hyundai strikeout for Matthew Marshall. The 7th strikeout by Clemson pitching. Canuck, the starter, took down 5. And here's Posey stepping in. Aaron Posey, the catcher, takes a first pitch inside for a ball. 1-0. Posey walked in the 3rd and then singled in the 5th. 1 for 1. Takes the pitch high from Marshall. Posey works ahead in the count. 2-0.
Yeah, that was the only walk issued by Canuck, excuse me.
2-0 delivery. Marshall doesn't get on top of the breaking ball and misses high. It's 3-0. Marshall sat down the first 4 that he has faced, striking out 2, but behind Posey here, 3-0. The 3-0 pitch, right in there for a strike. Taken all the way, 3-1. Misses outside, walked him. Second walk given up by Clemson pitching. First by Marshall, and in the bottom of the order here's Shamar McDuffie, the shortstop, who has a sacrifice and grounded into a 6-4-3 double play.
His last time up.
Yep. And into the 5th. Takes a breaking ball outside for a ball. 1-0. One-0 pitch. That drops in for a strike. Good breaking pitch there. 1-1.
Yeah, I think Jimmy Bellinger was trying to slow him down a little bit. He didn't send the sign out there on the last pitch, kind of make him take a breath, as he works so quickly.
1-1. Pop back foul. 1-2. That double play that they turned off McDuffie in the 5th was the 5th double play turned by Clemson this season. 1-2, checked his swing. Did it go? They appealed to first. He did not. 2-2. Lindy Hall, our first base umpire. 2-2 from Marshall. That got him. Strike 3. Got him looking. Yeah. Good pitch on the inner half.
Yep. Really nice pitch.
The 3rd Hyundai strikeout for Marshall. He has struck out 3 of the 6 that he has faced so far. Back to the top of the order with a runner at first, 2 outs for Edson. The 6'4" lefty will swing and ground it foul, first base side, and 0-1. Hindeleiter. So just letting that ball go, went all the way over into foul territory to glove it, just to prove that he could.
Keep moving around out there.
Well, one pitch, that's lifted in the air to left center, slicing away from the center fielder. Mathis trying to chase it, he can, it'll one hop the wall. Mathis will get it back in quickly, but sliding into second with a double will be Ensign. Stopping at third will be Posey. Your first extra base hit of this game for Kennesaw State.
And that ball was really tailing away from Mathis out there in center field. It looked like he might have had a beat on it, but the way it came off that left-hander's bat, it was tailing towards left center. Just couldn't outrun it. One hopped it off the wall very well, though, and got the ball back in quickly to keep the runner from scoring from first base.
So there's second and third, 2 out for Corbin. And Corbin first pitch swinging and fouling it off on a play over the stands third base side. 0-1.
First hit given up by Marshall, only the fourth base hit given up by Tiger pitching.
Well, one pitch, a called strike on the inside corner to Corbin. 0-2.
I don't think Corbin liked that call. He thought it was a little bit in or even down.
I don't say that I can really blame him.
Nope.
Pitch to Corbin, misses high and in. 1-2. One-two, came inside and missed. 2-2.
Yeah, he tried to come with a hard fastball that time on the same pitch that he got the call on before, but a little bit in.
2-2 offering, breaking ball, fouled off to the screen first base side. Runner second and third, 2 outs for Kennesaw State. Here top of the 8th, 7-0 Clemson. The 2-2 pitch, breaking ball, backdoored him, strike 3. Got him looking. Marshall ends up striking out the side. All 3 games here against Kennesaw State this weekend. He's gone 1 for 2 at the plate. First pitch to Jaron, righty, misses up and in. Ball 1. Purify will step in. 2 for 6 on the season, so batting .333. A home run, 4 RBIs. It was a grand slam. As the pitch missed outside. I think the ball was called prior to that. Purify asked for time and got it. Or maybe it was it called by the dugout of Kennesaw State? As the head man comes out to talk things over with the home plate umpire. Or they saw something that was possibly wrong with Powell. Now the home plate umpire is going to go out there and talk to the righty.
Could be a piece of jewelry or something. I don't know.
I don't know. That second pitch just won't count. Didn't happen.
Didn't happen.
1-0 to Purify. He'll swing and foul it back. 1-1.
Daniel Powell, the 5th pitcher for Kennesaw State.
Purify swings and misses at the 1-1. Good fastball at 94. It was low in the zone. The pitch, check swing foul to the backstop.
Elevated that fastball right up above the letters. Purify just got a piece of it.
The pitch, popped it up, shallow left. Brooks coming on will make the play. Actually, excuse me, that's now Cole that's in left. Cole is in left. 1 away. So here's Alden Mathis. Mathis was hit by a pitch and scored back in the 6th. He lined a short in the 1st, walked in the 3rd, singled in the 4th and then was hit by a pitch and scored in the 6th. First pitch to the lefty. Ball misses away. Just kept tailing away from the left-handed hitter. 1-0.
Change up, straight change.
1-0 delivery. That one is wrapped into right field for a base hit, and along the line, over to dig it out will be Cirillo, and on his way to second and sliding in there with a 1-out double is Alden Mathis. Tell you what, he has much better speed, I think, than people realize.
Well, he's a great athlete. I mean, he's a center fielder. He can run the ball down. He's got a good arm. Just a good athlete.
First double of the year for Mathis. His second extra base hit. So a runner at second, 1 out for Obertop. 7-0 Clemson as the Tigers bat here in the bottom of the 8th. First pitch, check swing, they appeal to first, and Lindy Hall said he did not go around. That may be a gift to Obertop.
Yeah, I believe so, but that's okay.
1-0. 1-0 pitch, lifted foul out of play, right field side. 1-1. There is action in the Kennesaw State bullpen. A righty is throwing down there. Nothing against him. Hope we don't have to see it. Clemson bats here in the bottom of the 8th. 1 out. Runner at second and leading it 7-0. 11 hits up now on the board now for Clemson after that double here with 1 out by Mathis in the 8th. 1-1 pitch. That's in the air along the line, right field side. Cirillo will come over. He will make the play on the line, going back the bag and tagging at second on his way to third. Standing up there is Alden Mathis, and that's heads up base running. He realizes what's going on, that Cirillo, the right fielder and a lefty, is going to the line, so all of that momentum is taking him away from third. And he makes a nice play to tag up and move over to third and stand there with 2 outs.
Yeah, you got to tag up. I was worried about it because he was almost halfway and then finally looked up to see where the ball was, saw it was way down that line. Got back to the bag quickly and easily made it to third.
Cooper Blauser grabs a bat to come on here and pitch hit for Chufo. Blauser steps in and takes a pitch low and in, ball 1. One 0 pitch, finds the outside corner for a strike of the knees. 1-1. Blauser 0 for 2 in this series. Has appeared in 1 game, and it was a start. 1-1, off speed that misses. 2-1.
He started at first, didn't he?
Blauser started at first in game 1, yes. Two-one offering in the air again down that right field line. Cirillo making a long run in foul territory and will make the grab to retire the side. So the 2-out or the 1 lineup.
Yeah, that was.
He came on and got a couple of base hits, a couple of singles in that Friday night game. So stepping in and swinging is Wade Richardson, who comes on to pitch it here for Boughton. Fouls it off, 1-0. 1-0 pitch misses low. It's a ball and a strike to Richardson. Richardson has appeared now in all 3 games, has a walk. 2-1 now the count to Richardson. Marshall winds in the 2-1 to the lefty, low, 3-1. You don't want to walk the first guy. If you're out there trying to get a save, the last thing you want to do is walk the first guy here in the top of the 9th, especially when you're up 7-0. The 3-1 fouled off first base side, 3-2. Payoff pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. That's 5 Hyundai strikeouts for Marshall, 10 by the Clemson pitching staff. 1 away. And we'll get Streeter to come on. Jake Streeter, 15 to pitch hit here for Cirillo. Right-handed hitter. Streeter takes a pitch low and outside for a ball. 1-0 pitch, up and in. 2-0. Streeter 1 for 1 in this series.
Yeah, if he played Friday night, chances are real good he's 1 for 1.
18-1 in their favor. 2-0 misses high. It's 3-0. Well, they went 3-0 to Richardson, came back and got him. Struck him out, as a matter of fact. And Marshall behind here to Streeter, 3-0. 3-0 pitch, misses high, walked him on 4 straight. So a runner at first, 1 out. Second walk given up by Marshall.
He just want to finish this thing off with a double play.
Yeah, here's Hudson, Spencer Hudson. They will not pitch hit for him. He's 0 for 3. But we will get a pitch runner, as Connor Evans will come on and pitch run for Streeter. Connor Evans, who's no small guy, 6'6", 190. And the first pitch, ground ball, and gets by the Hinderleiter, the shortstop, and out into left field. Hinderleiter took a step or two to his right, tried to backhand that, going to a knee, and could not come up with it.
He hung the curveball in the inner half of the plate. Hanson, a good hitter. Just hit it sharply through the hole on the left side.
Second hit given up by Marshall, the 5th of the day for Kennesaw State. Overtop will go out. Talk it over with Matthew Marshall on the hill. I think we're going to get another pitch runner. It's going to come in for Hudson, and indeed we will. And that's going to be Mackenzie Stills, number 9, that will come on and pitch run.
Is that 9 or 8?
9. We've already seen Mims pitch.
Pitcher.
Yep.
Never mind. Can't see that far.
And here comes the head man, Eric Backage, on his way to the mound. So we cannot see down in the Clemson bullpen, but obviously there must be somebody warming down there.
You're right.
Nothing that's a small game.
Nope.
All right, let's see if we can get a double play ball to get us home with a big smile on our face on a Sunday.
Yeah, I guarantee Anderson's stepping in there. He's looking fastball on the first pitch, looking for something he can drive.
Left-hander steps in, 0 for 3. And he shows bunt, pushes it third base side. Titsworth will field, throw to first, and it's wide down the line. That's going to be an E1. Scoring is 1 run. As coming in to score will be Evans. Drew kind of picked up that ball, and then he let his arm get a little bit low and almost sidearm, and that ball just sailed right by Blauser.
Yeah, to me,
and down the first base line.
It looked like he kind of threw a palm ball.
Yeah.
He just kind of grabbed the ball. He didn't grab it like you would normally throw it. And it kind of, like you said, it sailed on him. It was like a changeup that was tailing away from Blauser down there at first.
So an unearned run in. Runners second and third, still 1 out, 7-1 Clemson. And here's Cole stepping in, takes the first pitch strike, 0-1. So I wonder if they're going to score that as a sacrifice.
Sacrifice
and
E1.
then a throwing error. Yep.
That's what I would say.
Yeah, that's what they did. One pitch finds the inside corner for a strike. 0-2 to Cole. Cole came on as a pitch hitter in the 8th and struck out. That was against Marshall. Oh-2 pitch, loped into left field. Taylor coming on, slides, cannot make the grab. Scoring from third is going to be Stills. See, they throw over to. I don't know why they're throwing it to third, because he didn't catch it. It doesn't matter.
Just in case he did.
Just in case he did, but the third base umpire signaled no, that he didn't. And remember, we're only got a one-camera shoot here today, so I don't know that they're going to have much to go. So runners first and second, still one out. Aaron Posey, catcher, steps in. A couple of walks and a single. And the first pitch to the righty. Misses high and outside, ball one. One-oh pitch, that's in for a strike. 1-1. One pitch, misses the outside corner, 2-1. The 2-1 swing and a miss. Good pitch inside. That's actually foul tipped into the glove of Obertop. 2-2.
Yeah, good movement on that fastball. He swung right over the top of it and just did get a piece of it.
The 2-2, low and away, 3-2. Throw strikes, young man. Let your players play behind you. Defense play behind you. Payoff pitch, popped it up. Right center field. Who's going to take it? It'll be the center fielder, Mathis, that will call off. Right fielder Hall. So an F8, 2 away. And Shamar McDuffie becomes the last hope for Kennesaw State. Runners first and second and 2 outs. We started at 2:02 this afternoon at 4:40 here on this Sunday. The first pitch up the middle, shortstop gets it. Hindenleiter's throw over to first, ball game. Clemson takes 2 out of 3 from Kennesaw State this weekend, winning 7-2 here this afternoon. Kennesaw State does play a couple of runs there in the top of the ninth on a couple of base hits, an error, but they will strand 2. But Clemson wins it 7-2 here this afternoon and takes 2 out of 3 in this series. So